Then we have also identified that there is an unsaturation, that is En. So our parent chain should contain this part. Yes or no? Rifat and Zad, do you agree with this? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes.
Right. Now, please see. Now, here also we are not following the rule that is mostly taught in the school as the first rule, that is the longest chain. We are not. We are in this carbon atom, and we are going above, even if it is having less number of carbon atoms. Why? Because it contains unsaturation. So we have found functional group, and then we have found this is amine. We have also found the unsaturation, which is En. Now we have to number it. Now we'll start with that carbon atom which is nearest to the function. So we'll not start from this carbon atom. We'll start from this carbon atom here. It will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Please remember, functional group is given priority when it comes to numbering. So the carbon atom, we start with that carbon atom which is nearest to the functional group. So we have got this, and parent is pent. And Rifat, what was your parent? Parent, you got it right. Pent. Okay, fine. Then we have the substituent. So what are the substituent we have? We have identified these parts. So the only substituent that we are remaining with is C2H5, and this is what? This is ethyl. So this will be the substituent will be ethyl. Now ethyl is in the 4th carbon, only one substituent, 4-ethyl. We have pent, and we have pent 1 5E, 5 4 में आएगा. Pent 4 ene, and then we have 2 amine. This will be your name. Got it, Rifat? Yes or no? Tell me.
Yes.
Okay. Now, before going to the preparation, let us write a few classification about alcohol, phenols, and ethers. That is important for us. Okay. So, just a second. Write the topic. Alcohols are classified as number 1, monohydric. Now, what is monohydric? Monohydric contains one OH group. Contains only one OH group. Okay? That means in the whole molecule, you'll have only one OH group. Second is dihydric. Contains 2 OH group. Third one is known as trihydric. It contains 3 OH groups. And the fourth one is polyhydric, which contains more than 3 OH groups. Okay. Now, some important alcohols that you have to remember is the monohydric you have to remember CH3, CH2OH. It can be also written as, okay. So it is also written as AWA, also AKA, also known as AWA, also written as C2H5OH. Okay, and then what is this? This is ethanol. In the dihydric, you have this molecule which is CH2OH. CH2OH. It is known as very important glycol. Okay, why I'm writing this? Because we have to remember this, and we will be using these names rather than the structures. When I write glycol, or when CBSE writes glycol, then you should know that this is containing two OH groups. Now, there is another which is having 3 carbon atoms, CH2, OH, CHOH, CH2OH. This is glycerol. This is glycerol. Now, in polyhydric, you can remember one, CH2OH. And if you have CHOH, there are 4 carbons which are having CHOH, and then you have again CH2OH. Then this is known as alditol. ALDITOL. Alditol.
So it's kind of similar to glucose, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, like in the center, CHOH4. Maybe.
But glucose, it is a, ये ना, उसमें कीटोनिक ग्रुप भी होता है, राइट? नहीं?
Yeah, yeah.
हाँ?
कीटोन नहीं.
ओपन चेन में, लाइक अगर साइक्लिक है तब तो उसमें एक बीच में ऑक्सीजन रहता है, राइट? यस और नो?
Yes.
दिस वन ऑक्सीजन.
Yeah.
एंड आई मीन कीटोनिक मतलब उसके पास डबल बॉन्ड ओ रहता है. दैट मींस इट इज एल्डिहाइड ग्रुप, एक स्टार्टिंग वाला कार्बन रहता है, राइट?
Yeah.
And if it is not like glucose, I mean, it is similar to, but it is not like glucose.
Yes.
Glucose will have something like this, no? ये ठीक है, आपको बीच में आपके पास CHOH रहेंगे 4, बट स्टार्टिंग में आपके पास CHO रहेगा, एल्डिहाइड ग्रुप रहेगा. देन यू हैव 1 2 3 4, and then you will have CH2OH.
Yes.
लिख लिया आप लोगों ने?
Yes.
रिफत आपने लिखा? Okay. Next is, there is important compound which is known as cresol. What are cresol? Cresols are phenols with 1 CH. Phenols with 1 CH3 group. Okay. So you can have OH, CH3. Now, when the CH3 is in the ortho position, it is known as O-cresol. That means orthocresol. Cresol. You can have OH and CH3 in the meta position, and this will be, क्या होगा ये बताइए रिफत? What will be the name? CH3 कौन से position में है रिफत? Tell me. What is this position called? जी रिफत, tell me, what is this position called? इस पोजीशन को क्या कहते हैं बताइए? हाँ, दिस रेड वन, रिफर टेल मी, ये रेड वाला बताइए क्या होता है।
ऑर्थो।
और ये वाला फिर नेक्स्ट वन इज
मेटा।
हाँ ठीक है, तो ये CH3 भी कौन सा पोजीशन में है, मेटा पोजीशन में है ना,
मेटा बेस।
तो ये क्या हो जाएगा, M क्रेसॉल हो जाएगा। ठीक है, सिर्फ लिखने में मत रहिए। देखिए, वन ऑफ द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग दैट अ स्टूडेंट हैज टू डेवलप स्लोली इज टू predict what the teacher is going to say and predict what the teacher is going to teach. And once I am writing O cresol, then आपके दिमाग में अच्छा मेटा पैरा भी होगा इसका फिर तो। Okay, so that is something that you have to develop. तो भी आपको याद करने में बहुत आसानी हो जाएगी। This will be what P cresol, para cresol. Then there are some dihydric phenols that you have to remember. Please write. Dihydric phenol. What are dihydric phenols? So here you will have OH group, and if you have OH group in the ortho position, then it is known as catechol. If the OHs are in the meta position, then it is known as resorcinol. And if the OHs are in the para position, then it is known as hydroquinone, or quinol. लिख लिया आप लोगों ने SNO P tell me?
Yes.
Now write a very important note. रिफत आपने लिख लिया?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Write a very important note. Okay. Please write it with me. More than one OH group cannot be present on one carbon atom. On one carbon atom. Why? Because if you will have two H group, it will make the carbon atom very electropositive and it will become very, very unstable. Okay, as the molecule becomes very unstable. Okay, and what happens? And it releases H2O. Okay, it releases H2O. So how it is going to happen? We have CS3. If you have a carbon atom with two OH groups, okay, so let me show the OHs group like this. If you have two OH group, and then here you have hydrogen. This is known as gem diol. Okay, known as gem diol. पता नहीं, शायद आप लोगों में से किसी को पता होगा. Do you know of this sun sign Gemini? Gemini. Rifat, Zaid, anyone?
So
Yes.
in the chapter we studied.
Right.
Yeah.
So what is this? This is twins, right?
Yes.
Correct, Rifat? Yes or no?
Yes.
हाँ, तो देखिए इस कार्बन के पास भी ट्विन hydroxy group है, तो वहीं से आया है ये gem diol. So this gem here, it is known as geminal diol, and geminal comes from this word Gemini. Okay, that is about twins. So whenever you have this gem diol or geminal diol, then what is going to happen? The water will be released from here. Okay, so how the water will release? We'll take this hydrogen from here, and that's two atoms of oxygen and hydrogen. So if you subtract water here, then what are you going to get? You are going to get CS3. This carbon will get a double bond O, and then you will get hydrogen here. So this is what aldehyde now. Now, whenever you get a case in which the carbon atom is having two OHS group and it is containing one hydrogen, then it is going to turn into what? Aldehyde automatically. You don't need to do anything here. Okay, you don't need to do anything. Now, similarly, if you have a gem diol in which the carbon atom contains carbon, OH and OH, here you have an R group. Then from here also what is going to happen? One hydrogen, and then the OH is going to leave, minus H2O, and you are going to form what? CS3, carbon with a double bond, and you'll be forming R group, that is ketone. And at last, if you have three OHs, let us say, for example, you have CS3, carbon double bond, sorry, not carbon double bond, carbon with a OH group, with another OH group, and with another OH group. Now, in this case, again, what is going to happen? Water molecule will leave like this, and you are going to form CS3, C double bond O, and then OH. This is carboxylic acid. Sorry. Write this down. Let me know when you're done. Done, everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes.
Done.
Done. Okay. Right. Next. Methods of preparation of alcohols. Okay, methods of preparation of alcohols. Number one, we will write. So this first method of preparation is already done with by us, and it is from haloalkanes. So you will write using haloalkanes. Then you will write when haloalkanes are treated with aqueous KOH or NaOH, they form corresponding alcohols. So you have RX plus aqueous KOH, and you are going to form what? ROH plus KX. So for example, some reactions will be Br plus aqueous NaOH is going to give me ethanol plus NaBr. Similarly, if you have something like this, Br plus aqueous. All right, one more reagent. तो शायद कभी आपके एग्जाम में आ जाए, even though it is not present in CBSE, but still you write here AgOH. So this is silver oxide, and you are going to get the same product, that OH will be formed here plus HABr. Done. I will write. Note. 3-degree haloalkanes give a mixture of alcohols and alkene on treatment with MOH. MOH का मतलब क्या है? Metallic hydroxide. Okay. So what is potassium is metal, sodium is metal, silver is metal, right? MOH. If you will have a tertiary alcohol, sorry, a tertiary haloalkane, for example, CH3 carbon, CH3, and you will have Br, let us say. If you react this with aqueous KOH, then it is going to give you two products. The one product will be CH3, single bond carbon, double bond CH2, and then CH3. Plus you will get a substitution product, that is the Br will be replaced. CH3 carbon, CH3OH, and then CH3. So always, it's not that whenever a reaction happens, you get always one type of reaction. Now in this case, you can very much see that we are getting one elimination product and one substitution product. So elimination and substitution, these are always acting against each other. So we will have what we always have we have a electron rich reagent, OH negative here. Now this OH negative, it can act as a base as well as a nucleophile. Now if it abstracts the hydrogen, obviously it is going to abstract some of the hydrogen initially, right? It is going to abstract some of the hydrogens. If it is not going to abstract the hydrogen and it attacks the carbon atom, then it is fine. It is giving me nucleophilic substitution. But both the things can happen, and both the things, they do happen. It's not only about the probability, but they do happen here. Okay. And if you, in all of the cases, please remember, not only in tertiary that this alkene is major. So alkene is the major product here, but in the previous reactions of 1 degree and 2 degree also, some elimination product, that means some alkene will always be formed. Okay, so please now start thinking about the reactions as probability. Start thinking about the reactions as probability. It's not that only one reaction happens, multiple reactions do happen, multiple types of reaction do happen. So here you can see it as a very good example of elimination and substitution. They are happening in the same reaction, and you're getting an elimination product, that is the alkene, and you're getting a substitution product, that is alcohol. Okay, so now this thing is not introduced in the haloalkane chapter because it becomes very overwhelming, but now I hope you're in a position that you can understand and you can take up this idea about two reactions that are happening in the same one reaction. Okay, chaliye, we will write next, that is reduction of aldehyde and ketones. आप लोगों ने लिख लिया यहाँ तक? Yes or no, please tell me.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Right, next. This is my second, by reduction of aldehyde and ketones. You'll write here aldehydes and ketones can be easily converted to alcohols using suitable reducing agents such as, so this reducing agent that we'll be using is, number one, hydrogen in the presence of, so there are three main metals that we use as a catalyst. We use here nickel, or platinum or palladium. Okay, so if you have H2 and you have nickel, then it is also going to do reduction. You'll have H2, or if you have platinum, or you have H2 in the presence of palladium. If you see any one of these above the arrow, if you see any one of these above the arrow, then it is going to do reduction. Then it is going to do reduction. Then you write next one. Palladium. Second that is important for you guys is lithium aluminium hydride. Lithium aluminium hydride. Lithium aluminium hydride. Third one that is important for you is sodium borohydride, NaBH4. I think I should write the name, lithium aluminium hydride. This one is sodium borohydride. Sodium borohydride. Now, the last reagent that you will remember is fourth one. Sodium in the presence of ethanol. कैसे दिखेगा आपको? You will see this like this: sodium in the presence of C2H5OH. So if it is also in the, it is above the arrow, then it is also going to show you reduction. Let me know when you're done.
Done.
Done. Is that done?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you use any one of these reducing agent, and for example, we have aldehydes. Okay, so please write here one thing. Aldehydes give primary alcohol, ketones give secondary alcohol. Okay, so let us say we have R carbon, double bond O, and we have here hydrogen. So see what is going to happen. Please don't write now. Please don't write now. Hydrogen is going to come and it is going to add on this particular double bond here. It will attach to oxygen atom and it will attach to this carbon atom. Okay, if I use any reducing agent is something that is going to give you hydrogen. So for example, I'm using here H2 in the presence of nickel. Okay, so hydrogen will come, attach on the OH, or attach on the oxygen, and you will get R carbon OH, and this carbon also is getting one more hydrogen. So you'll get R CH2OH, right? R CH2OH. So this is what? This is primary alcohol, right? Primary alcohol. Write the products of the following. Hai na? For example, if I have CH3, carbon double bond O, and hydrogen. And what I'm using here, let me use here LiAlH4. If I use LiAlH4, what will happen? You will get CH3. This carbon will get CH2. And then here you are going to get OH. Chali. Write a few more examples. Double bond O and hydrogen. The presence of NaBH4. कर पाइएगा रिफत एंड जैद, yes or no, please tell me.
Yes.
रिफत आपको आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, ठीक। बस कुछ नहीं करना है, ये डबल बॉन्ड ब्रेक करना है, एक हाइड्रोजन लगाना है ऑक्सीजन पे, दूसरा हाइड्रोजन लगाना है कार्बन पे, है ना, बहुत आसान है। राइट, नेक्स्ट है ना। तो ये एल्डिहाइड्स के एग्जांपल्स हो गए, एंड लेट मी आल्सो डू वन एग्जांपल फॉर कीटोन। कीटोन के एग्जांपल में आपके पास हो जाएगा, वी हैव CH3 with a carbon atom, double bond CH3, and let us use here what, hydrogen in the presence of palladium। एक हाइड्रोजन आपके पास यहाँ पे लग जाएगा, दूसरा हाइड्रोजन आपके पास इस कार्बन पे लगेगा, ठीक है, द कार्बन दैट इज कंटेनिंग द डबल बॉन्ड O, so you'll get CH3, get CH, इस कार्बन पे OH, and then you'll have again CH3। Write one example about रिफत एंड जैद हो जाए तो बताइए।
Done.
डन, ठीक है। कैन यू सेंड द आंसर्स रिफत एंड जैद?
Yes.
इस वाले में देखिए सर, इस वाले में you'll have this, right? And you'll also have here CH2OH, okay?
Yes.
है ना, आपने एक हाइड्रोजन ऐड नहीं किया तो उसमें मार्क्स कट सकता है आपका। सिमिलरली यहाँ पे भी आपने हाइड्रोजन देके ऐड नहीं किया, हमने यहाँ पे लिखा है फिर भी आपने हाइड्रोजन नहीं ऐड किया, तो ध्यान रखिए उसका। ओके,
Yes.
रेस्ट वन आर फाइन। ओके, रेस्ट वन आर फाइन। रिफत आपका देख लेते हैं एक बार। रिफत आप डबल बॉन्ड क्यों लगा रही हैं रिफत? हमने तो यहाँ पे डबल बॉन्ड नहीं लगाया, आप ये कैसे गलती कर रही है आप?
Yes, sir. Just sir.
हाँ, नहीं नहीं, ये ध्यान दीजिए, कहाँ ध्यान है आपका? ऐसे नहीं चलेगा ना काम। यू सी हियर आई एम नॉट पुटिंग डबल बॉन्ड, फिर भी आप डबल बॉन्ड लगा रही हैं। ठीक कीजिए, काट के ठीक कीजिए, वहीं पे ठीक नहीं कीजिए, स्ट्रक्चर्स को काटिए अपने आप। When you are revising, you should know that you have done a mistake there. बगल में प्रोडक्ट बनाइए फिर से, आंसर्स को काटिए वहां पे। और यहाँ पे देखिए फिर आपने H2 नहीं लगाया है। प्लीज बोल बोल के क्या कीजिए ना रिफत, ओके? I
Yes,
say
sir.
these things, right? That you have to break this pi bond. You will add hydrogen on the oxygen and the hydrogen on the carbon. Okay, so this will be the product here, OH. यहाँ पे इतना ही तक छोड़ दीजिए। This hydrogen you don't have to show now because it is OH here. So it is obviously going to be CH2. Then moving on, this product it will be OH. चलिए, right, next. Note, tertiary alcohols cannot be prepared by aldehyde or ketones. By aldehyde or ketones. Okay. Dekhi, this is from the point of view of conversions. Whenever we are going to do conversions now, is chapter mein, then you will remember if you have any 1 degree or 2 degree alcohols, then एक method of preparation, it will be always aldehyde or ketone. But whenever if you see a tertiary alcohol being prepared, then you will think, okay, fine, aldehyde and ketone for a reaction यहाँ पे इस्तेमाल नहीं होगी. We can't make tertiary alcohols using aldehyde and ketones. Okay, so this is from the point of view of the conversions that we are going to do in this particular chapter. Right, next. The third method of preparation. Right, next, the third method of preparation is what? By reduction of carboxylic acid and esters. Okay, देखिए, you will write here carboxylic acids are reduced to primary alcohol in the presence of strong reducing agent. Strong reducing agent क्या है? Lithium aluminium hydride, LiAlH4, lithium aluminium hydride. Okay, now very easy reaction. You have R, you have C double bond O, and here what do you have? Here you have OH. Here you have OH. Now, in the presence of LiAlH4, and the second step, we give water, and what do we form? ये oxygen को हटाइए, दो hydrogen लगा दीजिए, है ना? You have double bond here, so you will remove that double bonded oxygen, and you will add two hydrogens here. So you have आपका R, then CH2OH, CH2OH. अगर आपके पास CH3, COOH इस तरह से कुछ दिया हुआ है, and you have LiAlH4 in the first step. Second step में आपके पास क्या है? पानी, then CH3, दो कार्बन है, दो कार्बन का आपके पास क्या बन जाएगा? अल्कोहल बन जाएगा, CH3 CH2OH. ध्यान रखिएगा. How many carbons are there in this particular molecule? कितने कार्बन हैं यहाँ पे?
Sir, 4.
4 carbons, right? So you'll get a alcohol of 4 carbons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 कार्बन हो गए. अब यहाँ पे एक OH लगेगा ऐसे, प्लीज रिमेंबर, ठीक है? अक्सर बच्चे क्या करते हैं? अक्सर बच्चे यहीं पे ऐसे OH लगा देते हैं. This is wrong. Why this is wrong? Because here we have only 3 carbon atoms. Okay, you have to have 4 carbon atoms. रिफत आपको आ रहा है? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes.
बोल बोल के कीजिए, आप बोल बोल के कीजिए. Write some more examples. जल्दी कीजिए.
Sir,
फर्स्ट वाले केस में 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 कार्बन्स, 5 कार्बन्स एंड देन 1 OH. ओके, इस वाले में you'll have cyclopentane. ये क्या बन जाएगा आपके पास? CH2OH.
Answer.
सही लिखा था आपने रिफत या नहीं लिखा था? सही बताइए.
मैंने लास्ट वाला नहीं किया था, बट ऊपर वाला से.
ओके, वेरी गुड. सी, अब देखिए ईस्टर्स से कैसे बनते हैं. तो व्हाट आर ईस्टर्स? प्लीज राइट हियर. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, esters are reduced to alcohols, and they give mixture of two alcohols. Mixture of two alcohols. Okay, देखिए आपके पास ester, what is ester? R, C double bond O, and you have here OR. So let us say that this is OR dash. ठीक है, OR dash. अब यहाँ पे when I'm going to use, I can use two reagents here. I can either use lithium aluminium hydride, or I can use sodium in the presence of ethanol, that is C2H5OH. Okay, I can use any one of them. Or now here what is going to happen? Here you have this OR dash, and here you have C double bond O, C double bond O, and OR dash. Now you can get one product which is R. This bond cleavage will happen in this way, like this. Okay. Now what are you going to get from this R C double bond O group? You are going to get R CH2OH plus you will get R dash OH. Okay, so one alcohol you are getting from RCO, right? From the RCO, and the other alcohol you are getting from R dash. So for example, we have here CS3, C double bond O, OCH3. Okay. Now you will break the bond like this. Okay. Now how many carbons are here? CS3 and carbon. How many carbons are there? 2 carbons, right? So you'll get CS3, CH2OH. And from this side you will get you will get what? CS3 OH, methanol. Rifat and Zaid समझ में आ रहा है? SNO please tell me.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
चलिए इसके बारे में प्रोडक्ट बनाइए. CH3, CH2, C double bond O, CH2, CH3. We have here, let us say, Na in the presence of C2H5 OH. Same reagent यहाँ पे आपके पास.
Said.
अच्छा रिफत आप बताइए फर्स्ट वाले में क्या मिल रहा है आपको?
CH3, CH2, CH2OH.
वेरी गुड. CH2, CH2OH है ना. कितने कार्बन का हो गया? 3 कार्बन का, राइट?
Yes.
है ना. और यहाँ से आपको कितने कार्बन का मिलेगा?
CH2, CH3OH.
अरे एकदम बिहारन है क्या आप? CH2 से स्टार्ट होता है कोई भी चीज? देखिए
नहीं.
टर्मिनल कार्बन है ना, यहाँ से स्टार्ट करना बोलिएगा ना. OH आपका लगेगा यहाँ पे, राइट?
Yes, sir.
बिहार से आइए. कहाँ कहाँ घर है आपका जी? रिफत कहाँ घर है आपका?
हाँ.
कहाँ घर है आपका?
कर्नाटक.
कर्नाटक में. बिहार जानती हैं कहाँ है?
हाँ.
जानती हैं. बिहार के बच्चे बहुत तेज होते हैं. डू यू नो दैट? या नहीं पता है? यस रिफत, डू यू नो दैट?
Yes.
हाँ. Where do we get the most IAS from? IAS, you know IAS?
Yes.
Where do we get the most IAS from?
Bihar.
बिहार. वेरी गुड. बिहार. चलिए छापिए. तो बुरा मत मानिएगा, हम बोलेंगे जब बिहार से हैं आप. मेरे जबान में है. डन. ओके. क्या लिखाने वाले थे? हाँ, एक आप यहाँ पे एक पॉइंट लिख लीजिए जो शायद आपको काम आ जाए कहीं. प्लीज राइट अ नोट हियर. Reduction of aldehyde ketone and esters with sodium and ethanol is called as Buvolt, Veault, Buvolt Blaine reduction. ठीक है. नॉट इन NCERT. तो ध्यान रखिएगा बोर्ड के एग्जाम में उतना इसको सीरियस मत लीजिएगा. कभी मन करे आपका नीट या जेई देने का तो वहां पे आप इसको पढ़ सकती हैं. डन. यस और नो प्लीज टेल मी. लिख लिया आप लोगों ने?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now see, at the next one, which is very important. कितना important है? कितने स्टार लगाना है इसमें, उतने स्टार लगा लीजिए आप लोग. Right, as many as stars. Very important. बहुत ही ज़्यादा important है this reaction. Please write by using Grignard reagent. Grignard reagent. नाम ही कितना भारी है. I hope you have remembered. याद है आपको Grignard reagent, है ना? Last chapter में ही पढ़ा था हमने. What is this? Third one, ना? तीसरा है हमारा, चौथा है हमारा. चौथा है ना?
Yeah.
By using Grignard reagent. ठीक है. Grignard reagent में आपको आना चाहिए प्रोडक्ट बनाने. क्या आना चाहिए आपको? प्रोडक्ट बनाने आना चाहिए. I will tell this many times. First of all, आप लोग क्या लिखें? Grignard reagent को what do? We react this Grignard reagent with C double bond O containing groups. Okay, so mainly that we have is aldehyde, ketones, and esters. Okay, mainly we have what? Aldehyde, ketones, and esters. Aldehyde देखेंगे, फिर ketone देखेंगे, and after that we will look at the esters. Esters आपका सबसे last में because it is not there. या team नहीं है, I think so. You have only aldehyde and ketones in your syllabus.
So esters are there.
तो इसके साथ है.
Yes.
ठीक है, तो तीनों पढ़ना तो तीनों ही है. उसमें एक नोट लिखा देते हैं कि है या नहीं. पक्की बात.
Yes. Yes.
चलिए ठीक है. तो now the common thing here is that we are going to have C double bond. First of all, let us see. We have here carbon. We have some group here and here, and there will be double bond O. And whether we take aldehyde, ketone, or ester, it will contain the C double bond O group, right? It will contain the C double bond O. Now, what is important about C double bond O is that it is delta positive at the carbon atom and it is delta negative at the oxygen atom. Please look here, don't write anything. Now, when we are treating this with Grignard reagent, our good old Grignard reagent, it contains R MgX. Okay, so we all know here R is containing what? Please tell me. R पे कौन सा चार्ज होता है? Rifat and Zaid, delta positive or delta negative?
Positive. Sorry, negative sir.
हाँ, दो ही तो ऑप्शन है. बस दो ही तो ऑप्शन है. एक बार में गलत तो गलत.
Sorry, negative.
क्यों नेगेटिव होगा बताइए?
So Mg positive होता है क्योंकि वो मेटल होता है. कार्बन पे नेगेटिव चार्ज है.
It is what? Electron giving, right? What is metal? Metal का definition बताइए रिफत. रिफत आप metal का definition बताइए. What is a metal? Rifat, okay, Rifat got disconnected. Mg is what? Mg is going to give electron because it is metal. Metal has a tendency to lose electron. That is why R will get a delta negative and Mg will get a delta positive. Okay, so please remember. Rifat, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so R is getting delta negative. Why? Because R is going to be. आप लोग रिवाइज करना चालू कीजिए. रिवाइज नहीं कर रहे क्या? ग्रिग्नार्ड रिएजेंट तो हालो अल्किन हालोरीन में भी है, एंड वहां पे भी हमने बताया ऐसे रिएक्शंस को उम्प्लॉन्ग रिएक्शंस बोलते हैं, वेयर वी हैव रिवर्सल ऑफ द पोलैरिटी हियर. ओके फाइन, चलिए. आर यहाँ पे डेल्टा नेगेटिव है बिकॉज मैग्नीशियम इज अ मेटल, सो इट हैज टेंडेंसी टू लूज इलेक्ट्रॉन. इट हैज अ टेंडेंसी टू लूज इलेक्ट्रॉन. दिस आर डेल्टा नेगेटिव, इट विल अटैक ऑन दिस पर्टिकुलर कार्बन एटम. कहाँ अटैक करेगा? इस कार्बन पे अटैक करेगा. As soon as it will attack this carbon atom, what is going to happen? This oxygen will break its pi bond and it will take the pi electron here. Why? Because carbon cannot have 5 bonds. Okay, carbon cannot have 5 bonds. Let me just move it here a bit closer. Now, after this, what is going to happen? These bonds with carbon will be as it is. This carbon will get O, and here you will get a R group. Okay. So this R is coming from where? This R is coming from the. This R is coming from what? This R is coming from Grignard reagent. Please remember this R is coming from the Grignard reagent. Okay, and this here is O here, which will get bonded with MgX. अब इसमें क्या डालेंगे हम लोग? पानी. What we will add here? Water. And after the addition of water in acidic condition, we are going to get here. These bonds are as it is with carbon atom. Here you will get OH, and here we are going to get R. Here we are going to get R group. ठीक है, कोई दिक्कत यहाँ पे? yes or no, please tell me.
No.
No. अब देखिए, बहुत ही इत्मीनान से देखिए. Don't write anything. We had this carbon. यहाँ पे इसके पास क्या था? दो atoms लगे हुए थे. So let us say that this atoms are what? Hydrogen. And we have double bond O, and we react this with RMgX. Okay, we react this with RMgX. Now you tell me here, product आपको सीधा ये बनाना है. You have to directly make this product. Okay, you have to directly make this product. ये तो आपको बनाना ही जाएगा. Don't worry. Product बनाना सीखिए. So this part will be as it is. Yes or no, please tell me.
Yes.
ये वाला पार्ट आपके पास. अब R ग्रुप आपके पास अगर CH3 होगा तो यहाँ पे CH3 लगा देते, लेकिन यहाँ पे हमने R ही लिया हुआ है. All of this will be same. What will be in those? इस बॉन्ड में क्या चिपका होगा बताइए तो रिफत. What will be on these bonds? इस रिएक्शन में क्या है यहाँ पे? What do we have? Hydrogen, right? ये कार्बन को ऐसे लिखिए, एक हाइड्रोजन, दो हाइड्रोजन, एंड देन ये बन गया आपका OH, और यहाँ पे लग गया आपके पास R. अब ये बताइए, this is my carbon which is of interest. It is a primary carbon, tertiary carbon, secondary carbon. कौन सा कार्बन है बताइए? This carbon is attached to how many carbons? Directly attached to how many carbons? रिफत आप ये बताइए कितने कार्बन का अटैच? 4 बॉन्ड देख के बिल्कुल बावले हो जाते हैं यहाँ पे लोग. कार्बन से कितने अटैच है वो देखना है ना रिफत, भूल गई आप? हाँ, आराम आराम से करते हैं ना. This carbon is of carbon of interest, and this carbon is attached to only one carbon atom. This is primary. Primary क्या? Primary alcohol. Now, what is this? This is formaldehyde. Okay, this is formaldehyde. चलिए, similarly आप लोग बनाइए. You have C double bond O. यहाँ पे आपके पास है, मान लीजिए क्या, यहाँ पे है आपके पास R group, and here you have hydrogen plus I will write R dash in GX. क्या प्रोडक्ट बन जाएगा? And whether it will be primary, tertiary या secondary alcohol, ये हमको चैट में बताइए आप. Write the product. रिफत आराम से लिखिएगा, ध्यान से, गलती नहीं होनी चाहिए. गलती होगी हम भगा देंगे क्लास से आपको. ओके रिफत, डन डील. हाँ, ध्यान से लिखिएगा. Okay, Zad. Let us see. रिफत प्रोडक्ट बना लिया आपने? यस रिफत, फर्स्ट वाले का प्रोडक्ट बना?
No, sir.
रिफत आर यू डन? चेकिंग. You'll have something like this, है ना? Yes, Rifat, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, अब बताइए फर्स्ट वाले बॉन्ड में, इस वाले बॉन्ड में क्या लगाया आपने यहाँ पे, बताइए.
Sir, can you repeat it?
Yes, आई एम आस्किंग, यहाँ पे आपने क्या लगाया इस वाले बॉन्ड में, द ग्रीन वन?
R.
आर. सेकंड में
H. Hydrogen.
हाइड्रोजन. यहाँ पे आपने क्या लगाया थर्ड में?
OH.
वेरी गुड. और यहाँ पे क्या लगाया आपने फोर्थ में?
H.
एच. ये तो गलती की ना आपने. इससे पहले वाले क्वेश्चन में क्या लगाया हमने वहां पे, बताइए तो.
R.
क्यों आर लगाया वहां पे? यहाँ पे ये अटैक कर हमने कहा, बताया ना.
Yes,
आई
sir.
डोंट नो हाउ. नहीं नहीं, यस ये एक बात ही नहीं है यस की. आप पहली बार में आप क्या ध्यान दे रही हैं फिर? नाउ यू टेल मी, इट इज प्राइमरी, सेकेंडरी या टर्शरी?
Primary.
दिस कार्बन कितने कार्बन से अटैच्ड है?
It's secondary.
ब्रेक चाहिए आपको थोड़ा सा?
Yes.
हाँ. नहीं, पक्की बात. चलिए, इसमें बताइए आप.
Yeah.
लिख लिया आपने? फर्स्ट कार्बन में बताइए क्या लगेगा?
Yes.
सेकंड कार्बन में?
H.
थर्ड कार्बन में?
OH.
फोर्थ कार्बन में?
CS.
वेरी गुड. आ गया?
Yes.
ठीक है. So this was about the aldehydes. Okay, so ketones is also very similar. Ketone में आपके पास क्या होगा? We'll have, एक एग्जांपल लेते हैं आपका इस तरह से, CH3 C double bond O and you have here one more CH3. ठीक है, आपको ऐसे ही पढ़ाया जाए जैसे पढ़ा रहे थे तब से हम. एक CH3 यहाँ पे और यहाँ पे डबल बॉन्ड O, दिस इज कीटोन. प्लस आई विल ऐड हियर CH3 MgBr. ठीक, I'll add here CH3 MgBr. Then the product that we are going to get is, देखिए, this CH3 that we have from Grignard reagent, it is going to attack on this carbon atom. Okay, everything will be same, सब कुछ same होगा. बस यहाँ पे what we are getting as hydrogen, we will not get hydrogen, we have already CH3 group. So this carbon, this will break this pi bond here and this CH3 will attach on this carbon atom and then oxygen के पास hydrogen आ जाएगा. So we'll have something like this, CH3 carbon CH3 and here you have OH. Everything अभी सब कुछ same है. We have added here what? A CH3 group that is coming from Grignard reagent. Okay, so when you have ketones, this is a ketone. What type of ketone is this? This is acetone or propanol, as you can say in IUPAC nomenclature. This is what? This is tertiary alcohol. ठीक है. रिफत लिख लिया आपने?
Yes, sir.
ओके, देखिए नाउ इफ यू गेट एनीथिंग, अच्छा ईस्टर्स का भी देख लेते हैं केस, ये आपके पास हो गया, दिस इज फॉर ketones. Next we will look for esters. Now in esters what do we have here? Please see. I will take the simplest case of ester. Okay, I will take the simplest case of ester. Let us say start with simple one, that is CH3. We have here C double bond O and एक ऑक्सीजन आ जाएगा यहाँ पे, and we have here CH3, let us say, and we are reacting this as CH3 MgBr. Okay, now the product that I'm going to get here is, first of all, what we are going to do, we are going to write it like this. This CH3 is going to attack on this carbon atom, and this oxygen will get something like this. Correct? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes.
Okay. नहीं वैसे जैद ईस्टर्स
Yes.
तो नहीं है आप, ईस्टर्स तो नहीं है आपके सिलेबस में?
So I don't know, but I wrote it.
Noted.
They gave like everything about that. What can I say?
किसने दिया आपको एवरीथिंग अबाउट दैट?
So teacher, so she told like everything is coming in this
नहीं,
chapter. Like
अरे ये तो एनसीईआरटी में नहीं है तो हम बोल रहे हैं. आई एम सेइंग दैट इट इज नॉट देयर इन एनसीईआरटी. ओके,
okay, so
ठीक है. So what is going to happen here? See, this CH3 will be here. कार्बन एवरी सब कुछ आ रहा है एनसीईआरटी में, जो कुछ भी है. O के पास क्या लगता था? MgBr, right? So MgBr will be attached on the oxygen and this carbon will get CH3. This CH3 is what? This CH3 is a Grignard reagent. इसको हम लोग ब्लू में लिख देते हैं. And the rest here is OCH3, right? We already here have OCH3. Now, when we are going to add water here, then we are going to add water. एक चीज आप यहाँ पे ध्यान दीजिए. Can you see that here we have oxygen and here also we have oxygen? Can you see that? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes.
Right? So यहाँ पे it is going to break as we break the इसको मिटा देते हैं. जब हमारे पास दो OH लगे रहते हैं ना, then also it breaks. So it will break like that only, CH3. So OMgBr will go taking this CH3 group. ठीक है? And we will be forming here CH3 C. अब इस वाले कार्बन को हम उधर ले जाते हैं, डबल बॉन्ड O and then CH3. तो फिर से क्या बन गया ये देखिए, the same acetone. Yes or no? Tell me. Can you see that?
yes.
Yes.
है ना? तो यहाँ पे आपके पास क्या बन जाएगा ये, this will be. अब ये देखिए, this CH3 we have from Grignard reagent, ये याद रखिएगा. Okay, CH3 we have from Grignard reagent, and then we are going to get the product as CH3. अच्छा यहाँ पे फिर से CH3 MgBr काम करेगा, and we will be getting CH3 carbon OH CH3 and CH3. Okay, so please remember the two carbon atoms that we have here, they both are coming from the Grignard reagent. Okay, please remember this, these are coming from the Grignard reagent.
Done.
So Grignard reagent is one of the very famous question, and it comes very often. So let us do some देखिए हम एक बार ना आप लोग को ये कर देते हैं that the conclusion that you can draw from Grignard reagent है ना, how the Grignard reagent is used. So please write conclusion. First thing is number one, we will have always RMGX, right? RMGX हमारे पास हमेशा होगा. And let me turn this into blue. And we'll have plus. If I start with formaldehyde, that means this carbon atom which has one hydrogen and the other is also hydrogen with a double bond O. The product that we are going to get here is what? The product will be ये R जो है आपके यहाँ पे attach हो जाएगा. We will get here R C. These hydrogens are as it is, and you will get OH here. Where is this R coming from? This R is coming from your Grignard reagent. Clear is a question of me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now the second one. We again here have same thing RMGX. Okay. Plus we have here carbon, and let us say we have here one CH3 group only. The other one is hydrogen and double bond O. This is formaldehyde. This is any other aldehyde. Any other aldehyde. And here also what we are going to get. देखिए बहुत ही आसान है. R, you will get here CH3 as it is, the hydrogen as it is, and this oxygen will convert to alcohol. Third one जो आपको याद रखना है, you have R MgX. अच्छा, one more thing that I forgot here. This R will be coming from. So R will be coming from your Grignard reagent, है ना? Plus we have CH3 carbon, CH3 double bond O, and what are you going to get? R. Here we have CH3. Here we have CH3, and here we have OH. Okay, so please remember these three only from the perspective of your CBSE board examination. जो आपको conclusion याद रखना है. I will give you two more reactions, है ना? एक तो आप लोगों ने देखा है RMGX का reaction किसके साथ? RMGX, and when you react this with, you have here R dash C double bond O, O R double dash. In this case, what happens? You get the product as R C. This will turn into OH, and you will get here R and R. ये आपके R dash जो है इसके साथ है. This is from your ester, the fourth one. But these two R groups are from Grignard reagent. These two are from Grignard reagent. इसको लिख लीजिए please. In the case of esters. Now the last one जो हम लिखा रहे हैं आपको, fifth one here, you have RMGX plus if you have oxirane. Okay, oxirane is what? Oxirane is, we have CH2, single bond CH2, and they are both bonded to oxygen atom. It is a ring structure here. It is a very strained ring. तो ये ring जो है break करते रहता है हमेशा automatically. And what is going to happen here? You are going to get R on this carbon atom. ये bond break कर जाएगा. Okay, this bond will break. We'll get here R, CH2, CH2, and then O. O के बाद यहाँ पे क्या आ जाएगा आपके पास? Hydrogen. This is from your Grignard reagent. Now, in all of these reactions, in the first step, we have dry ether in the presence of RMGX. Okay. Second step में पानी इस्तेमाल करते हैं. You have here dry ether, and the second step is water. Dry ether, water. Dry ether को DE एग्जाम में प्लीज मत लिखिएगा, याद रखने के लिए है. Dry ether. Second step is what? ड्राई ईथर, सेकंड स्टेप इज वाटर. ओके, सेकंड स्टेप इज वाटर. एक साथ नहीं होता रिएक्शन, सेकंड स्टेप में वाटर डालते हैं बिकॉज वी ऑलरेडी नो वी कांट यूज वाटर इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ Grignard reagent. ओके, चलिए राइट दिस डाउन. जी लिख लिया रिफत, लिख लिया आपने?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the question was that I was trying to tell you is this one. Please write this question. I think there will be one more question. सवाल लिख लिया आप लोगों ने SNOPCl में रिफत एंड जैन?
Yes.
Okay, see what they are asking. They are asking for the suitable Grignard reagent जो इस्तेमाल होगा. Okay, what is the suitable Grignard reagent? So first of all you write. रिफत आपने सवाल लिखा?
Yes.
Okay, so you will write here we have to use a Grignard reagent RMGX. Okay, plus methanol on methanol. What is methanol? What is methanol? Tell me. Methanol is aldehyde group that contains only one carbon atom. So it is carbon, double bond O, one hydrogen, and the other one is also hydrogen. And the product that you have to make is what? The product is this product here. CS3, CH, CS3, CH2OH. अब ये बताइए आप, this C double bond O will be this CO, yes or no? Tell me.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct है? अब आपके पास बचा जो कार्बन है, whatever is remaining here, it will come from what? ये पार्ट कहां से आएगा? Tell me. Where will this part come from?
So we have to add a propane.
प्रोपेन नहीं ऐड करना है, ये हम पूछ रहे कहां से आएगा? Where will this come from?
Grignard reagent.
रिफत आपको समझ में आया?
Yes.
ठीक है, तो देखिए ध्यान से देखिए, जब आप आर ग्रुप बनाइएगा ना, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू आइडेंटिफाई व्हाट इज सेम इन मिथेनॉल एंड दिस पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट हियर. सो यू फाउंड दैट दिस कार्बन एटम एंड ऑक्सीजन इज सिमिलर. अब ये जो आपने यहाँ पे व्हाट आई हैव शोन हियर will be the Grignard reagent like this. CH3, then you will have carbon, okay, CH, carbon match होगा, MgX, MgBr or something, and then CH3, same इसी तरह से बिल्कुल. There will be no change. Is that understood? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes.
And we'll react this with HCHO in order to get CH3CH, CH3, CH2OH. सेकेंड स्ट्रक्चर में देखिए आपको क्या बनाना है. सेम यू हैव टू यूज एनी RMGX. ये R आपको फाइंड करना. व्हाट इज दिस R? प्लस यू हैव टू यूज methanol. And what you have to make? You have to make बेंजीन नहीं है, प्लीज याद रखिए, CH2OH. रिफत आप आइडेंटिफाई कर पा रही हैं? वेयर इज दिस गॉन?
Yes, sir.
कहाँ पे है बताइए? दिस C and O are present where?
In the PS2.
CH2H, राइट?
Yes.
तो आपके पास बिल्कुल, अब देखिए ये आप इसी तरह सर्कल कीजिए, ओके? ऑल ऑफ यू प्लीज रिमेंबर दिस। ये हम सर्कल क्यों कर रहे हैं? आपके करने के लिए, ओके? ये ब्लैंक नहीं रहना चाहिए आपको कॉपी। प्लीज सर्कल इट लाइक दिस एंड दिस विल बी, यू विल राइटिंग द, दिस विल बी यार ग्रिग्नार्ड रीजन। ग्रिग्नार्ड रीजन के आपके पास जो अल्काइल ग्रुप होगा, that will be this particular fragment here. So my fragment of Grignard region will be like this. This is my R, which is connected to MgX. समझ में आ रही है बात? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes. So done.
चलिए अब आप लोग लिखिए जो स्टेटमेंट है by using Grignard region. Okay, you'll write here. क्या लिखिएगा? ऐसे लिखिए, when Grignard region is treated with Grignard region is treated with aldehyde or ketone, they form an addition product on further hydrolysis. They form corresponding alcohol. Now we have two important method of preparation using alkene that we'll learn in the next class. Okay, the important method that is also important if you talk about the mechanism भी आता है उससे. चलिए, done? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes.
So from alkene they ask mechanism.
हाँ, alkenes में mechanism पूछते हैं वो.
Yeah, H2 and H.
Yeah, H2 and H plus उससे. And also with the sodium borohydride, diborane से जो भी होता है ना, in the presence of THF, for that also they will ask you mechanism. Okay.
Yes.
So दोनों में mechanism important है. And we will also learn one more method, that is oxymercuration, demercuration. वो भी alkene में इस्तेमाल होता है. And then we'll conclude about alkene. Now, if you talk about NCERT, this is it. है ना? इसके बाद आपके पास कोई और reactions नहीं है. Okay. So we have done everything, right? Hydrolysis of ester है एक reaction, उसको कर लिया जाएगा. And then we don't have any further reactions. Okay. चलिए, thank you very much. We'll meet on Saturday. Please start preparing for the tests on Saturday. आपका solution chapter का test है 12 हम बोल रहे हैं. This is the third time. ओहो, Fatima is here. अच्छा, fine. Assalamu alaikum Fatima. We'll be starting. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Okay. चलिए, thank you guys. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Bye. So, how are you, Fatima?
Sir, I'm great. How are you, sir?
I'm also good. Okay. Just a second. Fine. First of all, tell me which school are you from, Fatima?
Sir, IPS.
Alalia?
No, IPS.
No, I could not hear it properly. Can you repeat that?
Sir, Indian Public School.
Indian Community School. Did
No,
I remember?
Indian Public School.
Indian Public School. Is it in Kuwait or somewhere?
Yes, sir, it's a Kuwait.
Kuwait. Okay. So you have been born and brought up in Kuwait, or
Yes, sir.
okay, second generation Indian then, right? What are the chapters which are done in your school?
Sir, some basic concepts of chemistry and structures of an atom.
Okay, some basic concepts of chemistry and structure of an atom. Okay, so actually, this is quite different because we have done in our classes the structure of atom. Okay,
Yes, sir.
I have done structure of atom, completed that chapter, and we are going on with some basic concepts. Okay, I think I have done one class only on some basic concepts of chemistry, but the structure of atom is completely done. So for this, what you will start with? You will start with videos. Okay,
Okay, sir.
we have recorded lectures. You can start watching the videos, and then if you have, because I hope you know that there is no connection between these two chapters, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. They're very different.
We can do it individually also. So, and then what I will do on each Sunday or so, I will take your extra class. In that I will ask you questions. That means I will कुछ portion होगा जो हम बोलेंगे आप complete कीजिए. And अच्छा, wait a second. Do you understand any Hindi?
No, sir.
No. अच्छा. Where are you from, by the way? Which part of India?
Sir, I'm not Indian.
Sorry.
Sir, I'm not Indian. I'm Irani.
Ah, you're not Indian. Okay. Where from? Where in Iran?
Sorry, sir.
Where in Iran? Where in Iran? No idea.
Yes, it's complicated.
It's a bit complicated. Okay, fine. So on each Sunday or somewhat, I will give you some portions to complete, some syllabus to complete, and you will complete those portions from structure of atom, and I will take a test.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Sure. Okay.
Yes, sir.
In that case, we will be completing structure of atoms also, and some basic concepts will be going on in your regular classes. Okay. So you have. Okay. Let me tell you about the timings. Wait a second. I think your classes are. So you are in Indian school from starting?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have to learn Hindi and all?
No, sir, we don't have it.
So you don't have Hindi. Okay.
We get to
So what
choose what we want. Well, you haven't. We have French and Hindi. You choose which one you want.
Okay, you have French and Hindi for, I mean, 10th standard, right?
Yes. Sorry, sir.
In your 10th grade, you will have to choose a language, right?
No, sir. We have had this language from 3rd grade, and it
No, no, no,
stops
no,
in
yeah.
11th.
Yeah. It stops in 11. I mean, sorry. Yeah, I wanted to say that you will have some language till 10th. Yeah, correct.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll have classes on Tuesday and Thursday. Okay. And does Kuwait shares the time with Saudi Arabia? What is the time right now?
It's 5:39. 5:39.
5:39.
Yes.
Okay, so you will have classes from 6 to 8. Am I right? Wait a second.